So in today's episode, guys, we're going to the cottage apiary to do some inspections. Let's see how we get on. Morning guys, we're at the cottage apiary today and they're all very active. Now the last time I was here was when I got my stings and I had some really grumpy bees and I didn't get to inspect this colony, so this has been left way too long and it was one of the busier ones, but so I definitely need to check this one first just in case it all goes Pete Tong again. So let's see what's going on. It's a nice day, it's about 12-13 degrees, but the sun's out as you can see, so it feels a lot warmer, and that's why the ladies are obviously flying. This was also one of the livelier colonies, but we've got an old queen in here, and this is the Nucci queen. And this is one of the ones I was thinking about putting another brood box on, so let's just see what's going on inside. I can hear them, they're very noisy. Oh. See, that's heavy already, is that? Plenty of bees in it. Plenty of stores as well. We've got quite a bit of brace comb here. Just get all this off. Put that there for now. I mean, there's a few that have been inquisitive, but they're not aggressive at the moment. See what's going on with this super. This is full of bees as well. In fact, that's heavy. And it's jam full of bees. I think I'm definitely going to have to take some action with this. I might even put another super on here. So this is the really prolific Nucci queen, and I don't think I think I've got 2 red queens left. And I was going to look at replacing. Oh crikey, that's tight as that. Replacing her in this one, but last time I came down she was still laying really well. I mean, this is absolutely jam-packed full. So you can get a photo of it. Look at that. And to be honest, pretty calm. I'm going to settle back now in the new location, which obviously helps massively. It's good to see that they all seem to have stayed here as well, because I was a little bit worried. I didn't do it exactly how he should have done, but I was just, it was impossible for me to do the 3 foot. Maybe do with a dummy board in here, you know, it's a bit tight getting that out, and there's actually a load of brood on there and a load of pollen. Don't normally get it that far out, to be fair. Just going to loosen all these off. Yeah, loads of brood. What I'm looking for is any potential queen cells or play cups. Lots of emerging brood as well. I can pop this down here. I mean, that you probably not be able to see that from all the way over there, but that is a really jam-packed full frame of brood. Now there is a couple Just a couple of play cups at the bottom of there, not charged. I don't think they are. No, that's empty, and that's empty. Oh, there she is, the Red Queen. Still got a bit of red on her and still laying like a trooper, so I'm gonna leave her and see how she does. Just need to try and prevent her from swarming. The thing is, if I do a split and take her out, she's a bit old to be putting in a split. And there's a drone brood there, quite a few drones as well. See any more cells. I don't really want to shuck them all off at the moment, not. That's mainly drone brood around the edges, another up there. Do you know something? I think I might have to make a split here. They're just jam-packed full and there's so much brood. Brood, pollen. Every single frame I've brought out is just full of brood. Same again, lots of pollen, lots of brood. Jam full of stores at one side and then pollen and brood again. Load of drone brood at the edge of that. I think this last one will be the only frame that hasn't got brood on it, to be honest. Oh. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go get a newt box, and I'm going to do a split with this, so just bear with me. So now what I'm going to do is find that queen again. So the newt she's going is coming back home. And you know something? I might even put her in one half of the Nucci hive. So we've got tons of pollen there. Drop that in. And let's see where she is. So much more calmer today. You watch, I'm not going to be able to find her now. There she is. Let's do a double check. I just want one more nice frame of brood. I'll do. back together. Now they're definitely going to be a bit more active now, that's understandable. I just shook them about, but definitely not being aggressive. That's good. I need to remember next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so no red queen in there, so I'm going to take the red tab off the front and I'm going to put a clear tab on, stick this on the front of there, just to signify that that's queenless corner. I've only brought two yoke from it, so I'm hoping I don't need to do any more splits, to be honest. Right, so let's move this out of the way. I mean, these supers are really heavy. They're not far off being full, to be honest. I don't know if they start to cap any over. Let's see if we can have a look. No, not yet, but it's definitely filling up. This one on. This one's not quite as heavy, but still. Ooh, they're noisy now. So I'm not gonna. Now I've made them queenless. I'm not going to put another broom box on or another super at the moment. Nuke. I think you'll be able to pick up on the mic just how move it towards. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but the pink collar neck is just so grumpy. I mean, they're going to be around me again now in a minute. I need to make a note to inspect that one last next time for sure. This is the homemade super, this. Quite a few bees in top, medium weight. Lots of bees but quite light. And a little smoke. It's hard with these grumpy ones to tell which ones are being defensive or not. But these are quite calm. huge slab of stars there. Spot the queen straight away. She's not marked. She's a blue queen. Let me see if I can mark her. Keep that there. Clear pin for that first one, so we know it's queenless. There we go. Schoolboy error there. Distracted with grumpy bees. There we go, no damage done. One, damage done. Yeah, definitely need to remember to bring the pink pen next time. Beautiful frame of brood. Another really nice frame of brood, quite a bit of drone brood on there. These are just starting to get a tiny bit lively, so I'm going to give them a smoke. A few drones on there. Plenty of brood and larvae. Let's get this smoke going. So I can't tell if these are from this colony or the one further on. Bloody nightmare. Come on ladies, come along, come on. Another really nice frame of brood. Same again, no queen cells, no play cups, which is good. And I think we're going to start to see some space here now. What that white just looks like bits of pollen. Got stars here, stars and pollen, which is good. Plenty of pollen. this frame of stores back in. We'll wrap these up. Definitely up in the supers. Just filling them over. Oh. Well guys, we've had some really interesting inspections today at the cottage apiary. A few have got supers that are jam-packed full. We've had some really lively colonies, a bit like this one. I don't know if it's just because the weather's about to change now, but this has got, the supers are that heavy on this, or certainly the bottom one, sorry, the top one. It's as heavy as when you'd extract. Plenty of stores in the bottom as well. But I did a split from the colony at the Barnes apiary, and I did it because there were play cups and there was a charge play cup. I went back the week after and there was couldn't find the queen, but there was 2 capped queen cells. So if they swarmed, it was a small swarm, but it was a really strong colony anyway. So what I did is I left, this one's interesting, I've not seen any brood at all yet. I left a queen cell in each of them, and I've just gone to the nuke today and it's full of brood. So maybe I missed a queen and they didn't swarm, I don't know. Oh, there's a load of brood on there now. So I don't know what's going on there. So what I've done, I've put them into a full size hive because it was jam-packed, way fuller than I would expect after just being transferred a week ago. And obviously it's got a laying queen. It's not a marked queen, but they wouldn't have, I'm sure they haven't had enough time for the queen to emerge and be laying. I don't know, I might be wrong. For her to go out mate and then be laying. But this again, loads and loads of brood in here. They're lively, but I wouldn't say they're being aggressive at the moment. Well, saying that, they've just spoke too soon. They're not happy now. They can see them around me. So we're just gonna check these last few frames. See if we can see the queen. If we do, we need to tell her to get the kids in order. But it looks like it's just on the verge of starting to, the weather's changing, it's going to start to rain. There's a lot of brood in here, but we've got plenty of stores. We've got room up above. There's no... a couple of play cups, but nothing charged. Oh my god, these are super lively now. Lots of pollen. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to give them plenty of smoke. Get the little monkeys wrapped up. So you can see them around my face. I would not have been doing this with my other veil. What I need to do now is get them to not follow me down to the... This was one of the ones that was a lively colony anyway. To be honest, I'm not as bothered as much now I've got the right suit, because they say the lively ones are the more productive ones, and I certainly wouldn't want these at my home apiary or in the the apitherapy pod, but as far as having them here, they already feel productive already. My veil is literally covered. Oh my lord, that is jam-packed full. Will be glad to wrap these guys up. Sure. Now tell me why I need the ultra suit. You can see them all around me here, but it's absolutely doing its job. Just need to get rid of them now. Hi guys, right, we're just finishing off. I'm actually right down at the van now, and these bees are still following me. I don't know if you can see where the hives are, right up there, so they're quite away, but it's just starting to spit now as well. So yeah, no stings at all this time. We're not finished yet. Let's see if we can get these shaken off and get wrapped up before it does rain. Bye for now guys.